It's a pleasure welcoming you here in today's Political Rumbles here in Ecowas TV.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, Ecowas have rejected the transition templates handed over by the military junta in charge of Niger Republic government. So what should that spell out?
You see, the military juntas are trying to bite more than they can chew. And I can tell you, Ecowas will ensure that they reinstate democracy, constitutional democracy in that state. We understand that Niger is a sovereign state. Yes, we understand that. But the junta, whatever statement they are trying to make, I believe they should be able to do it in the next 6 months to 12 months. Seeking for 3 years simply means that power is very nice to behold, and this man, having seen the level of resources in the coffers of Nigeria, doesn't want to leave power. And I can guarantee you that Ecowas will definitely have their way. The sanctions are already biting hard. Though I saw some videos whereby Mali and Burkina Faso are conveying some food materials. But how much does Mali and Burkina Faso, how much do they have? If I'm not mistaken, I think Niger even has more population than Burkina Faso, if I'm not mistaken. Now, a country like Niger will not be able to survive for that long. The sanctions, I mean, I've watched on news, on Al Jazeera and the likes, that Nigerians are already crying. We have some Nigerians who are in Niger, which have been sponsored by the juntas. They have been paid by the juntas that they should protest, that they don't want war. Whereby we saw the Yorubas, the Hausas and the Igbos protesting against the military war. But the question is, they should tell the Nigerians to expedite the process and give the power back to a civilian rule. Okay?
Now, coming down
3
to...
years is too much, and Ecowas will not take it.
Coming down to the main reason why they ousted the democratic government is that they have not seen any prosperity in sight. The democratic government is more corrupt, and the Nigerians have not even felt the impact of the resources that is being harnessed within their own soil. So don't you think that justifies the actions of this military juntas?
The juntas are only riding on the illiteracy and then the ignorance of the gullible and innocent Nigerians.
How do you mean?
President Bazoum, if you check his records, has been able to reduce the debt of Niger by at least 10% in the last 2 years that he has been on that throne. This is a man who was democratically elected, and he has been able to cut down debt that his predecessors over the years, have acquired for him. Just recently, before this man was ousted, he commissioned a very gigantic solar power plant, which is to electrify, I think, the southern part of Niger. Right? Let me tell you, this man, this Kiani, he is a man that has been in that position for over 15 years or so. So this man understands the in and out of the Niger government. He has seen that Bazoum is trying to retire him. He has seen that Bazoum does not like him anymore, and he feels that he's been threatened. And because he already has the loyalty of all the Nigerian soldiers, okay, and it was why he pushed for that coup. Yeah, there are rumors that the resources this, the resources that. Let me tell you, it doesn't matter on whose side that you are. If you are on the side of Russia or
are you leaving it in the realm of rumors or realities that these people have been exploited for more than 6 or 5 decades by the France government and other Western governments without nothing to show for it?
If the junta are queuing behind Russia, Russia is equally going to exploit them. There's no doubt about that. Russia, whatever Russia will give them in return, Russia would have taken about 10.
Probably they are looking for a lesser devil.
And that is just the truth.
Don't you think so?
But the truth is, the devil you know today is better than the angel you don't even know tomorrow. If they were actually brilliant, if they knew what they were doing, they could have gone back to the negotiating table. Let us look at this our deal again, France. If that is actually the reason for the coup, let us look at the reasons. Let us look at the sharing formula. You can't be taking 60% and be giving us 40%. How about we do 60-40 in this return? We will take 60. Or if you are going to take 60, you are giving us 40. Can we have something like technological transfer? Can we have a situation whereby you bring your factories down here? This is the way China developed. But the military juntas, I tell you once again, the man felt threatened. He doesn't want to leave power. He has been in that position for nothing less than 12 years. I don't know why Niger will make such a mistake and keep a man, more or less like you keeping your chief of army staff in a position for over 10 years. It's impossible. It's a recipe for what is happening now, which is a military coup. All right, so the Niger, unfortunately for him, perhaps when he went to the TV, there was a broadcast he made. He made a broadcast. He said he would ensure that he takes Niger away from every deal with France and the likes. We could remember at the early hours of that coup, everybody was pointing fingers to France. But I'm surprised a person like Chigoze now is saying that France are not behind the coup for Russia. Let me tell you, it's a very complicated issue that we have there. But whether you are supporting the junta or you are supporting Bazoum to be reinstated, the truth is the developed worlds are there always to exploit the poor, the ignorant, the gullible Nigerians, and you cannot take that away.
And I have not made such submissions whether who is supporting the junta, the military coup. But the reality is that the Nigerians are suffering and they are not happy with the development. And as such, when you don't ask for freedom, you can never have it. So Nigerians have asked for freedom, emancipation from the tyranny of the governments of the Western world.
Whatever they are going now, whatever hysteria that is going on there now, it's like a bubble. It's going to subside in the next few weeks. And I can tell you, yes, whether we intervene or not, Nigeria will always be at the receiving end because we will have more people trying to migrate illegally into our country. All right? Whether the junta stays or not, that's the truth. Because the military junta, wherever you want to go in the world, globally, the poorest of democratic rulership is better than the best of military rulership because you have freedom of speech.
When the essence of government is being defeated, don't you think that the people have the right, of course, to demand for freedom?
Faso, one of the radio stations there that broadcasted about the military junta going on in Niger was actually shut down, was closed down. Now imagine what is going on there in Niger. All right, so I am still stating it over again that Ecowas can still go with 1 year, they can still go with 6 months, and I think at least magnanimously they can go for 18 months. And I think that's more than okay for the military junta. But if that is not the issue, I think the military junta, seriously, they have an underlying, aside from the fact that they are riding on that, that notion that Bazoum and Bezud and all that, I think they have their own underlying interest and their own selfish interest. This Kiani wants to be the president, so he wants to have that time so that he can, build his forces, build his political, base, and then maybe in the next 3 years, if you want to conduct an election, he will probably be on that ballot.
You said the Nigerians are crying, are lamenting already.
Yes,
but there are 7 states which has borders with Niger, of course, are crying. I mean, 7 states from Nigeria. They said that they are suffering from the economic loss by this sanction placed on Niger. They could no longer transact business. Don't you think that Nigeria, who placed the sanction, being the leader of Ecowas, are the ones suffering the brunt, even when the war has not even been declared?
Mr. Chigozie, for your information, those goods, those produce, those farm produce are now being redirected to southern Nigeria, to eastern Nigeria, even to Middle Belt.
But it's on national news. They are lamenting their losses.
I just told you. I said, as we speak, those produce are being redirected to southern Nigeria, eastern to western, and then the Middle Belt, because they still have a very large market. The Nigerians, as we speak today, are being landlocked. All the borders around them, aside I think Mali, every other borders. Algeria yesterday released a map, and they have closed their border, until the case is being resolved.
Algeria affirmed that should the Ecowas insist in this war, they will support Niger.
That is not true. That is not true, because
Mali is already with them. Burkina Faso is there with them. Algeria have declared allegiance to Niger.
No.
In support should anything go contrary.
The two states that are openly, supporting this military junta, is Mali and Burkina Faso. And I understand, because those guys are trying to, build a formidable alliance across the Sahel region, and understand that. And this is why we must not close our eyes to such things, because we are just below the Sahel region. When we have the likes of, Mali, Burkina Faso, we have Chad, probably extending to Sudan, Libya, and all that. They can as well just, have a rush on us. Because let me tell you, in this western region up to the, Central Africa, down to the Sahel region, the best catch is Nigeria. Nigeria happens to be the most populous. Nigeria happens to be the most viable. And if we do not speak up, if we do not fight for democracy, these guys will, come like a thief in the night and invade us, and we will never allow that.
If you do not fight for democracy, is there any democratic norms and dividends of democracy in your own state, Nigeria? Have you been enjoying democracy?
Of course I am. I don't know if you feel you are in bondage.
Nigerians are also suffering, bemoaning the economic mishap, inflation, killing security. Over 3.6 million people are displaced just in northeast Nigeria without being catered for, let alone when the war escalates. So, what happens to the humanitarian crisis, even while the war has not been declared? The government has not been able to manage such calamities.
In the same Nigeria where we have, a little amount of crisis going on in the northeast, we have a very large amount of successes that we are recording in the south.
But people are dying. You said little amount.
Let me amplify the successes that we are also enjoying in Nigeria. Yes, I understand we have some insecurity going on in the northeastern part of Nigeria, but we have so much prosperity going on in the southwestern, in the south, and even in the middle belt, in the southeast as well. We have some quite of, in fact, even in Kano, as we speak, even in so many other western regions.
In what area? How do you define the prosperity without security?
We would not only look at the negative side.
No, how do you define prosperity without security?
Even France.
Could that be possible? The inflation is biting high, 23%. So how do you declare prosperity?
Just a few weeks ago, France had a very serious riot that was about to clamp down the nation. But we would not see the French indigenous or citizens go out there into the media and start, speaking down on their nation. I think we as Nigerians, we have more to do. Every nation has its own, bedeviled by its own issues. America right there, we know that America has recorded the highest number of killings since January to date, even ahead of Nigeria, despite our insecurity. And yet, America is a nation that we look up to. We understand we have our insecurities.
Now, tell the world how Nigeria you have recorded prosperity, economic prosperity in Nigeria. In what aspect? The world is hearing your voice.
Nigeria is a land full of opportunities. When you can open your eyes and you are ready to put in the hard work, I can tell you, you would make it. Nigeria as of today is an emerging market. We have seen the likes of Tosi Olaruda. We have so many young Nigerians. Look at our celebrities. Look at how they are making wealth.
What has celebrity do with prosperity? I'm telling you, how has the government been creating jobs, economic opportunities for the masses, while some business conglomerates are leaving the shores of this country country,
We are saying
leaving millions of Nigerians jobless.
we are saying
So how is that prosperity tenable?
Nigeria's prosperity is rubbing on our sports, it's rubbing on our entertainment, and very soon it's going to rub on our politics. Thank you very much.
So you are trying to evade the question. It is rather, well, I hope you will, of course, answer the question in subsequent times. It's not something you must run away with. It's been an exciting moment, honestly, here in Ecowas TV. As in fans, I know you are free to make your reservations and, of course, comments. Via the comment section, let's know what you feel or how you feel, of course, in this discussion. Thank you once again.